Hey everyone, welcome back to Iguana Gaming. I'm the Iguana and today we are playing some ARK Survival Evolved Extinction. I am so excited guys for this DLC. I have been waiting such a long time, as I'm sure all of you have as well. And so we are going to hop right in without waiting too much. Now it does look like there are a few options for where we can spawn. Snow biome, desert biome, that's gotta be pretty cool. Sunken Forest, I'm going to assume that's something like Aberration, and then Sanctuary, so that must be like the big city probably. Yeah, alright, so all of these areas are recommended for sure, and I am very curious about the city, so we are going to go ahead, let's go ahead and spawn in the central city. Alright. Oh, wow. Alright, can we take a look around? Oh my goodness. Alright, guys. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, so this is beautiful, and I'm realizing this is also very, very large. This is a massive, massive city. Wow. Okay. So, oh, heck, is that one of those? Oh, that's one of the guys from the boss fights of, Are they aggressive? Defense unit. Okay, so it actually, oh, that's not cool. So it looks like they're actually wiping out any not tames, but any creatures in the area. That's interesting. So they're not aggressive to us, it looks like. Like, they haven't attacked us yet, but it does look like they're going after pretty much everything, including, like, a tech parasaur, which is kind of sad, because they definitely wiped out these stegos here. Oh, that looks like crystal, guys. Alright. So let's go ahead and start making some tools and stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and just level a little bit into movement speed so we can get around a little bit faster. I'm going to go ahead and learn how to make some tools. All the basics of ARK, obviously. We do need some stone. I wonder if there's any stone laying around. That would be ideal. Oh, hey, there's wood laying on the ground. That's awesome. That's kind of like what happened in Ragnarok, where there's just wood laying on the ground. Looks like a new plant, which is beautiful. Okay. Some new models for things. Alright, we need some stone. Stone is going to be an issue. Oh, wow. What? Oh, cool. So there's a beautiful little fountain here. Can we... Oh, we can drink from it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So... definitely a cool area to spawn into. The only issue is that I don't have any idea where we're going to grab some stone so we can make ourselves a pick. Literally everything else looks just absolutely awesome. You have your little dodo friends, as usual. Okay, there's megatherium, so we have to be careful of ants, I guess, if those show up. Parasaurs. Oh, there's some stones. Okay, perfect. Do a little bit of parkour getting up the sides here and pick up a few stones. Alright, wow. Okay, so street lamps. It looks like these were gardens at one point. Oh my goodness, guys. What even? Alright, so this is super, super cool. Oh, and that's one of those scout things. I really want to make one of those. I think that would be, like, just super cool to do. We may actually set up in this area since there is that little fountain over there. And, actually, I should go ahead and make those tools fast because... it would be really easy to go ahead and harvest those stegos up before they despawn, and then we would have a whole bunch of hides starting off, which can only be a good thing. Alright, I probably should actually equip the pick that I have. That would be a good idea. There we go. Let's go ahead and hit some stones. Get all of the flint, guys. We're gonna need it all. I do have harvesting rates turned up. This is a solo game. Just in case anyone was wondering, this is not a server. It is a solo game. I tend to play solo on this channel just because it's works better for my schedule, and I tend to like to have the whole map to myself. I find it a little bit more entertaining that way, but I might be doing some multiplayer stuff on this channel as well in the future, depending on how things work out. So it looks like we can get crystal. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this because hide is useful. Yep, all of the hide. I wonder if we can get crystal out of this. These look like crystals. Yes. Okay, we need one more. Okay. So the point of that was so that I can make a spyglass as soon as possible, which now should not take very long at all. Okay. Man, guys, this is just like such a beautiful area. Is that... Oh, it's just a light. Okay. Oh my gosh. So it does look like this is an ancient abandoned tech city. Not entirely unexpected given all of the trailers that have been coming out for the last basically forever amount of time. This thing is so cool. Are you going to attack me? No? Okay. Interesting. So it is a defense unit, and it does look like it's having some issues with all of those sparks, but they do not appear to be aggressive, which is definitely a good thing because I would rather not get attacked. Oh, pteranodons. We're gonna have to fly on this map, guys. Like, that's gonna be goal number 1, is to get to flyer area, and we are thirsty, so let's go ahead and run back to our fountain real quick here. And maybe actually what we'll do is make ourselves a couple of water skins so we can go explore the city a little bit. But I really like that little fountain area. That is really handy to start off in. Think that would be good. And maybe we'll even tame up a parasaur or something. Because this map looks really, really big. And I have a feeling we are going to need a few creatures to help us get around on this map. Alright, perfect. I super like this fountain. I don't know why. It appeals to me. I really like this fountain, guys. It's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and level up some things here. Probably don't need any of that, actually. What we do probably need is more spears. So, we're going to need more wood. Let's go hit a couple of trees and explore maybe up this way a little bit. Kind of head up along these streets and see what we can find over this way. Alright, it looks like the edge of the city might be over that way, so we can try to kind of go in that direction. Very cool. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm so excited. It's here at last, and it's beautiful. I honestly wasn't sure what to expect because for anyone who does not know, I was a huge fan of Scorched Earth, and especially Aberration. Aberration is like my favorite map because it's just so beautiful, and I tend to play solo, so I tend to really appreciate maps that are look really good and are interesting and large and kind of complicated. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I'm honestly blown away by the scale of this. Now I'm shocked that it didn't take Wildcard longer to put all of this together just looking at this, guys, because it is absolutely massive, this map. Oh my gosh. I like that area. I kind of want to go live up there. All right. So let's get a move on here. Oh my gosh. I need to like focus on actually trying to make some progress on the game for you all. Yeah, so we're going to do that, and let's go ahead and see. Yeah, we're going to have to learn how to make a foundation. We might as well learn how to make some pants. Oh, hey. Oh, that's one of those teleporter things. I wonder what they're called. I can't remember. I really would like to get close to it, but it's actually really fast. And we are pretty slow in our like little survivor human state. All right, can we get close to it? Please? Yes, please. Wild Enforcer. Okay, so it's called an Enforcer. It is very cool looking. kind of like the defense unit. Very, very similar in terms of like what it's made of. It basically looks like, I don't know, some sort of half bionic, half tech thing. It's very odd. Very cool though. So we're definitely gonna have to tame one of those at some point as well. But in the meantime, we're thirsty again. Water is always the biggest issue in the world. Let's see. So there's water up there, and there is water back at that cute little fountain that I kind of just want to keep moving on, though. So we're going to see what we can do, holding off the thirst with berries. Oh, there's spiders. That's not good. I didn't actually put the spears on my hotbar just yet, I'm realizing. Alright, so apparently Araneos spawn above ground, which is an interesting choice. One I'm not so sure I agree with, especially not when our survivor is like having some serious thirst issues. Now there's water everywhere. The issue is finding exactly where it is and getting close enough to it to there we go. Okay, so there's a big river. Alright. Oh, a lake. Actually, this area looks a little swampy and actually a little bit like a park. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm blown away by the details of this city in particular. Like, that. Oh, they did such a good job with the design here. Oh, I wonder... Okay, so there's a little bit of water. Looks like there's a little bit of a pond here with a huge fish. We are kind of out of stamina, but it's a short swim. What is this? Okay, so a hologram of the Earth? Is this... This is definitely a hologram of the Earth, because that is Australia right there. It looks like it's cycling through all the different stages of the arcs. So like normal, and then it looks like it's all burnt out or toxic or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a broken hologram. Ah! Snake. Snake. Did not want to mess with the snake. Oh, a nice little river area. Okay. That's handy. I'll just keep running away from the snake. I really will. My goal is to die as little as possible starting off, because the more I die, the less I get to see. And, like, I'm okay with dying, but I really wanted to check out the map, and so I get to do that less if there are, like, things trying to eat my face all the time. Okay. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to get a flyer. And an iguanodon. That is the channel mascot, so we are going to have to tame up one of those at some point. Level 56 isn't the worst. I believe max level on this game will be 120, based on the settings that I do have up. Oh my gosh. Oh, blue crystals. Okay. My gosh, guys. I don't even know what all they've added to this game in terms of, like, items and things. I haven't even bothered to look at the Ingrams yet. I definitely have not done any cheating to go and look at things. I'm literally just like playing through. This is literally just first impressions, so please bear with me here while I stand in awe of all of the stuff that has gone into making Extinction a thing. Oh my gosh. Tapaharas and turtles and stegos. That means there will be tech stegos on here too, which I'm really excited about. Oh my goodness, guys. It's all just so beautiful. Oh hey, crystals. So I hear something horrible. Okay, it's the enforcers and they're killing stuff again, which is less fun. And we are thirsty again, but I'm afraid to go near the water because there's snakes. But we'll do it anyway. I want to see what I can get from these blue crystals. Okay. So it does look like you can get fragmented gems. Okay, interesting. Really interesting. So I do wonder I do wonder. So it looks like all of the basic engrams are going to be about the same as for any other map. There's probably just a few specific engrams as usual. Wow, they are just destroying everything. I wonder what sets them off. I wonder what makes them aggressive. That's very odd. It does look like they're pretty safe to hang around for the most part. So if you are having a little trouble being attacked by something, I would say go find some enforcers and just stand near them a little bit. All right, looks like we got some water here. And more enforcers. So the enforcers are really an issue. Oh gosh, that must be... That must be the edge of the world there. Okay, not the edge of the world, but the edge of the city. And that looks like a giant pathway up to, what is it, maybe the snow biome? Let's see what way we're facing. No, so the snow biome's like out that way, so it must just be, because based on the spawn locations, the snow was, I believe, in the upper right-hand corner of the map. So, wow, guys. Oh, it's just... huge. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so much fun playing this game. It's gonna take hundreds of hours, I think, to play through this properly at all. We're actually getting weighed down with stuff, so I probably should stop harvesting stuff unless I'm actually going to use it right away. Dead Dillo, live Anki, which is useful. Yeah, let's go ahead and like follow this little river here. Oh my gosh. It's just beautiful. So yeah, this looks like a nice, easy area to start off in. Definitely find yourself some water to start off. Find yourself some enforcers kind of nearby, because it looks like they are going to be very useful in terms of keeping away some of the stuff that wants to eat your face off. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some pants, and then let's actually focus on getting a little bit of something set up, because we are going to want to ride something around, because this map is too big to go around on foot. So I'm going to go ahead and set myself up just a little bit of a base here. Maybe we'll make a mortar and pestle. Try to get ourselves something so that we can actually go somewhere. Yeah, weight's going to be a problem. Actually, what can I make? The sleeping bag. I feel like that's not going to be super important just yet. Maybe we'll go ahead and learn the storage box. We're going to need some wood, so let's go ahead and hit the tree. Don't really know how much I'm going to use that storage box just yet, but we'll go ahead and make it anyway. Alright. So it does look like we're at the very edge of like the protected area here. So I'm going to go ahead and set up just on the banks of this little river. This is probably a really great area actually in terms of not dying. And the enforcers are killing everything, so we have easy access to meat to make for narcotics and stuff like that, which is it's great. I see no problem with that. Let's go ahead and put a couple of storage boxes down like over here. Where's the other one? I do wish these stacked. I can't wait for S+ to come and make all of the changes that you need to make for getting Extinction working with S+, because some of the building stuff is still very vanilla ARK right now, since mods aren't currently compatible, and I would really like mods to be compatible as soon as possible, because S+ is where it's at. Can we... yeah, let's go ahead and equip that. I probably don't need that, and I am thirsty, as always. Thirsty and hungry. Can I not drink this water? There we go. So a little bit of issue with not water, and that's frightening. The water's a little bit red there. Not sure how I feel about that. Alright, and we're starving. Oh my gosh. It's going to be an issue. We're going to have a lot of trouble keeping ourselves alive at first. Okay, and another explorer note. Another explorer note and explorer note. So I'm going to go ahead and look at this one, guys. I'm very curious. Oh, cool. Alright, interesting. Okay, so it looks like I've seen Mei Yin in here, so it looks like Mei Yin may play another big role, which I'm really excited about, because she hasn't been mentioned much. There's been a lot of Helena Walker, and there's been a lot of Rockwell stuff recently, but Mei Yin's kind of been a background character, so I would really like to see her come more to the forefront in Extinction here. Does look like we have some Megaloceros. Those would be pretty easy to tame early on, which would be great. I just want to get a look here, guys, at... Oh, it's beautiful. Does look super corrupted. Looks a little bit like maybe snow. Oh no, what is that? Oh, okay. Yep. Did not even hear those guys coming up on me. Did not stand a chance. Alright, unfortunately, I did not actually build a bed before I logged on. Okay. I didn't build a bed before we died, so... I'm actually really curious, guys. I think what I want to do is check out some of the other areas here. So let's go ahead and check out the desert. I'm curious about the desert. I feel like we wouldn't survive in the snow, but maybe in the desert we would. Or we could check out the Shrunken Forest. I was a huge fan of Aberration, so I would be very curious to see lower Sunken Forest. Okay, let's go ahead and try that. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. Just the scale of this is crazy because this is the Shrunken Forest. So that means that all the way up there is the surface of the map. That means that this map is literally like so large that all the way up there is that city, and it extends that much further. So this is a huge map, like much bigger than I was actually expecting based on some of the stuff I'd seen in previews. Okay, it looks like there's also really big lakes down here, which is kind of interesting. Wonder if there's anything interesting in here, because I would really like to get ourselves an otter at some point. I did only see fish at the moment. Oh my goodness, and these giant roots is just nice. Oh, I bet there's a gotcha down here somewhere, guys. I would really, really love to see a gotcha, honestly. Looks like there's a beaver in the lake as well. Oh my goodness. All of the stuff. And that looks like a tech parasaur. Oh, wait. That's a gotcha. That's a gotcha. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, guys. I have to go look at it. I want to know if they're aggressive. I want to know if they're like a passive tame. I want to know more information, and the best way to find out is to go and look at it. I do have to remember that I have that little hut in the central city as well that I'll have to go back to at some point. But for now... Oh, and there's raptors. Raptors are awful. Okay, so this is the gotcha. It just sat down and decided to eat. Okay, so these are actually... I don't know, guys, because, like, when I first saw them, I was a little unimpressed. I was looking at it like, I'm not sure how I feel about the gotcha. But it's actually really kind of cool looking. It kind of looks like a weird panda sloth cross with rocks. I don't even know. But the more I'm looking at it here in the actual game rather than just on a trailer, the more I think it actually looks kind of neat. I don't know why it's doing that. It's definitely not a passive tame, but it's also not aggressive. So it looks like these guys are fairly safe to approach, which means they've got to have some sort of different taming mechanism. I don't know if they're a knockout or what, but I'm sure someone will be finding out soon. But I'm hoping to kind of discover mostly on my own. We'll kind of see how that goes. So I'd like to trap one and see if it's like a knockout tame or something like that, and see what we would actually need to feed it to tame it up. All right, so let's go ahead and move on here since I've spent enough time just staring at a creature I can't even tame yet. I probably want to avoid the raptors, and we have a bunch of levels. Movement speed is a big deal. All right, let's go ahead and learn all of these items because those will be useful, and very soon we will be level 10. We will be able to start knocking stuff out, guys, and it's going to be awesome. Looks like if you spawn down here, you will not have to worry about water as much as you do up in the central city, because it's just right here. It is kind of a dangerous area with the raptors, but not any more so than most ARK spawn locations. Oh, I bet, yes. Okay, so these are trees that you can build tree platforms on. I would bet you anything. So looks like tree houses in the underground forest, or the Shrunken Forest as it's called, is going to be a thing. Oh my gosh, guys. I love it. I love it so much. Alright, now I actually am really curious. I'm going to get myself killed by a raptor because I kind of want to go and check out the other biomes, the other spawn locations. Just real quick. Can you kill me? Thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the desert real quick, and then from there, then we can move into checking out the snow. And yeah, I think that's going to be great. So let's go ahead and spawn Desert East here. Oh my gosh, it's such a struggle. The map is so big that my computer actually has trouble loading in the map, and I'll tell you guys, my computer's not exactly too shabby in terms of being able to do stuff. So, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so it looks like the whole map is desert based on this. Interesting. Okay, and then there's the obelisk there. So there are thorny dragons. It's not too hot, it looks like. We're not like overheating or anything, which is definitely a nice change from scorched earth. But it looks a lot like that. Okay. Oh, that's... Whoa. Alright. Oh, there's Equus down there, and look at the water. Okay, and so there's a giant wall. Okay. Alright, so this is really beautiful, guys. Oh, man, and look at those rocks. The rock formations. There's crystal everywhere on this map. I love that, because it can be... The island, one of the biggest problems I have with the original map is that crystal is actually a little bit difficult to find at first. So it's actually really, really nice that you can find crystal basically anywhere on this map, it looks like, because I've not been to a location yet where I had trouble finding crystal. It looks like there's an explorer note up there as well. Oh my gosh, I just want to get all of them, but I don't want to distract from the actual gameplay just yet. There are thorny dragons everywhere. I have to be a little bit careful not to get eaten. Oh, they have the jug bugs. Oh, that means they have jerboas, guys. I feel some jerboa episodes coming on. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Moss. I didn't know Dimetrodons were a desert creature. I'll roll with it. Oh my gosh, hey! That's one of those new turret guys. I forget what they're called. Okay, so we need to look at that. Actually, wait, what's this? Dead scorpion. Okay. I am going to go look at this. I would be willing to bet anything that those are actually an aggressive creature, but I think it's going to be worth checking out either way. All right. Oh my gosh. And there's lots of water even in the desert biome, so it looks like no matter where you spawn on this map, you're going to do okay. I want to see this guy. I really want to see this guy. He looks so cool. The Velonosaur. Okay, they are aggressive. That is good to know. Well, I'm okay with him killing us. He's super cool. Looks like they just do a swipe attack when they're wild. He was the lowest level you can get. So it looks like the Velonosaurs spawn in the desert biome, which is good to know. The gotchas spawn in the Shrunken Forest, or Sunken Forest, which means in the snow must spawn probably... I'm gonna have to say probably in the snow would spawn that owl creature that I am so excited about. Everyone calls it the owl. I'm sure it has a proper name. So let's go ahead and spawn in this snow biome and see what we can see here. We probably will freeze to death. That is most likely going to be a thing. Yep. Okay, so it's not hot in the desert biome, but it is cold in the snow biome. That's interesting. All right, so Daedons, wolves. All right, so snow, as usual, is just a horrible place that wants to eat your face, which, you know, it's the snow. It's not unexpected. So it looks like we have the rhinos here. Very good news for PvP players. Rhinos are great for that. Mammoth. Okay. Oh, wait, this is like a giant... Man, everything looks snowy now. I wonder... Oh! Okay. Cool. So it looks like these giant metal plates are walls for the biome. Okay. Oh man, that sky does not look healthy. So it looks like if you get close enough to this wall, basically all the barriers break down, and then suddenly you can see again. Okay, so it looks like this is some sort of tech barrier. Oh. And there, we've crossed outside of the biome. Okay, so it looks like everything inside that is the protected biome. This must be the corrupted area. I see RGs, I see Rexes. It looks like the Rexes are just kind of patrolling this whole land here. Oh my goodness, guys. It's... Harsh conditions increase food consumption in the wasteland. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's some cool status effects going on in the wastelands. What is that? Is that a rock drake? Guys, it's a rock drake! I'm gonna get killed by the rock drake because I love rock drakes. They are my favorite creature that has ever come to the ARK game. Oh, it's corrupted. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm so glad it killed me. I didn't even get to check out the snow. I got so distracted. Alright, let's try to spawn a little bit more north in the snow. I do kind of want to check that out. I'm not going through all the spawn points, guys. I'm just kind of getting an overview of the game before I get into serious gameplay here and actually start trying to build up and seriously make progress in the game, because, oh my gosh, it's just great. Wow, okay, so this looks like most of the snow biome. I wonder what those red lights are. Interesting. All right, so the wolves are OP as usual. It does look like there is a snowy river here. So once again, water doesn't seem to be too much of an issue in terms of finding stuff. There's a nice natural bridge here. Some rocks, and I really want to see one of the owls. We may not see it today, but I would be willing to bet that they spawn in this particular biome because it's the snow, guys, and snowy owls tend to spawn in the snow. Alright, but that said, it is an absolutely beautiful map. More crystals, which is just, that's awesome. The crystals are everywhere, so you won't ever have to worry about crystals. We do have stone. The only issue is going to be that we will freeze to death long before we can actually accomplish anything. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's attacking a woolly rhino, which I think is a bad idea, and it looks like the woolly rhino is not attacking back for whatever reason. Oh, it's pretty. What's it called? I can't even read the name because it's just circling so much. Oh, there we go. Is it actually called a snowy owl? That's kind of cool. Alright, so these guys are aggressive as well. So that's going to be something to keep in mind when you're trying to tame these guys. These are probably going to be some sort of knockout time since they do have that aggressiveness to them. Yeah, snow owls. So they are actually called owls, which is good to know. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and spawn back into... where were we at? We were kind of in the south region there. So I'm going to go ahead and spawn back into the central city there, the sanctuary. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So this is where I think we're going to end off the episode today because, am I in the city? Or am I underground? Because I feel like I'm underground. Interesting. I wonder if this is like an entrance to the Shrunken Forest. That would be kind of cool. All right, guys. But anyway, I do think we're going to end up the episode there because this is just really the first look, first impressions of Extinction, and I will be doing a full series on this. Next time we'll be starting to build up a base and starting to tame. We'll probably start off in the central city, in the sanctuary, just to kind of get started. But yeah, guys, it's amazing. Extinction is just absolutely incredible. I mean, just look at it. It's awesome. So please, if you did find yourself enjoying this video at any point, please remember to hit that like button. It seriously helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, you can, of course, subscribe. I will catch you guys in the next one. Signing off, this is the Iguana.